on, we got a HC climb to tackle.
So today we are going to conquer the highest road in Portugal. We're heading up to Estrela, I think is the mountain range. I could be wrong. I should know this because I raced over it in the 2017 Tour of Portugal. It's very high up, 2,000 meters above sea level, and it's a classic. So we're heading there right at the end of today's 130 kilometer stage with just over 3,000 meters of climbing. These roads that we're on this morning early are like big wide roads, no traffic. So like yesterday I mentioned there's around 30 or 40 riders at this event, and the average age is probably between 50 and 60, I would say. And we got one chap in our group, Eric, who's doing a phenomenal ride, and he's in the male 70 category. We're gonna cross tailwind for the first 80 kilometers. We're getting totally different landscape changes. Two 5k segments, and then we have 2 massive climbs at the end. Need I say any more? One of them is a HC climb. Give you an idea of what some riders are riding at the first hour, as I've been riding on the front of a group of about 6 or 7 just to like kind of get them through the first hour. I've got a normalized power of 165 watts. So it gives you a little bit of an idea as to, like, you know, what most people are riding at.
This is a trailer.
We're dancing with death, Eddie. So because of the grand scale of today's stage, technically this is the Queen stage of this whole ride across Portugal. It's using roads that have also been used for the Queen stage of the Volta Portugal, the Tour of Portugal, the pro race. By the time I get to the bottom of the horse category climb at the end, and I intend to be able to have enough energy to go, you know, close to my limit for what will probably be 2 30 to 40 minute blocks at or just below threshold power. At that point I'm gonna have at least 3 hours of riding under me, plus at least 2,000 kilojoules of work. So it's important to stay on top of things today. You reckon that's the mountain over there?
Yeah. I reckon it's definitely a mountain. I don't know if it's the mountain.
We're only like 25k away, so
yeah, it will be, yeah.
It looks
the highest point, isn't it?
Highest point in the whole of Portugal.
Yeah. I'm like working. I'm like, I need a bottle. I'm like, look at that. Grabbing it. I'm pulling him along.
He left his bottle at the feed stop, and he's got it back now. Thanks to the nice gentleman.
I was trying to get you before the segment.
So we start this climb at 80k and it ends at about 120k, so it's 40 kilometers. A little bit of downhill in between. Okay, we're saying goodbye to our fellow partners. We're all going to tackle this final monster climb at our own pace, I think. We're already all spread out a little bit because we all arrived at the feed at different times. So I'm just going to crack on and see what happens when we get nearer the top. There's going to be some fantastic views today. Hopefully I'm not suffering so much that I can't get the GoPro out to show you. Alright, here we go. Starting the climb. Oh, we're going to have a big change of scenery, I feel. I'm gonna take all of this rest that I can for these very small handful kilometers, 3-5 kilometers, until we go back uphill again. And this is the big one. This is what Strava technically categorizes as HC. Starts at 100k and ends at 118k. And this is the one that I'm supposedly familiar with. I've got unfinished business with. It's where I got dropped from. It was like somewhat a small reduced bunch in the Tour of Portugal that year. There's about 20 riders left, and I couldn't deal with the change of pace, so I'm gonna see if I can conquer my fear of this climb. Quick stop at the feedback there, smash and grab, and we've now got a small matter of this elevation to deal with, and then when we get to the top there should be some spectacular views. It'll be all worth it, I promise. It'll be all worth it. And then we just have like 10k of lovely descent to the hotel to finish the day. A good one, bud.
So the scores on the boards are in. It was a pretty decent effort today. And I was very surprised at how I responded on the second ramp of the massive mountain, the highest mountain in Portugal. The altitude did get to me at the top. I think I was talking gibberish to the camera at the time.
But at the top here, where the observatory is, we're at like 2003, something like that. And that's, you know, reasonably high. Whenever they're at the zero or any race and they start talking about the elevation, it's generally anything over like that 1800 meter mark, and it affects everybody differently. And you know, when you don't ride at elevation for a while, it can kill you. It's an absolute, like, it's brutal. I think altitude and crosswinds are two of the hardest things in cycling. I'm gonna roll down the descent now to the hotel, which should only take about 20 minutes maybe. And then I'm gonna see what the damage is. Well, in this case today, the descent is most certainly the reward. What a scene we have. I think today has got to be up there with one of the best rides I've ever done on my bike ever. Ever. Check this out. Oh ho ho! You've got like a panoramic view, and oh my word, yeah, I don't think everybody has, no, not every room has a terrace, so like, you've lucked out here, look at that. Oh, this is incredible.
But yeah, I think like I wasn't expecting to go as well as I did, and now I'm leading the combined segment challenge, so they like add the segment times up through the day, and whoever's got the lowest accumulated time basically takes the lead. So I've just been to the briefing. There's a rumour going around that I went faster up the big mountain today than the Tour Portugal Pro race did last year. I don't know if that's true or not. It doesn't really matter. We take every win we can now.
Alright folks, super long day ahead, 160k, but only 2,000 meters of climbing tomorrow as opposed to 3,000 like today. So a recovery ride. Some were saying. But I just want to leave you with this view outside. If you're enjoying the video so far, please leave a like. Oh, I hope you can see this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.